Shalom, brothers and sisters. So the South African military delegation is in Moscow. The commander of South Africa's ground forces is in Moscow for talks, Russian news agencies explained on Monday, days after Washington accused South Africa of secretly providing arms to Russia. Lieutenant General Lawrence Mbata is heading a delegation that discussed issues relating to military cooperation and interaction with Russian counterparts, citing the Russian Defense Ministry. Last Thursday, the U.S. ambassador to Pretoria, Ruben Bridgety, said that the United States believed that weapons and ammunition had been laden onto a Russian freighter that docked at Cape Town Naval Base in December. Now, we covered that here on the channel. Yes, something dodgy went down there because locals that live in Simonstown, I used to live there, that were trying to take photos of what was going on in the dead of night and what was being offloaded were actually chased by unmarked vehicles through the streets of Simonstown because they were taking photos. That's just dodgy. President Cyril Ramaphosa said the matter was being looked into and in time we will be able to speak about it. This is South African for we are not going to speak about it until we have a good story that you might believe. On Friday, following the scandal, Russian President Vladimir Putin spoke on the phone with Ramaphosa. Both leaders agreed to intensify mutually beneficial ties, according to the Kremlin. Ramaphosa on Monday said that the country would not be drawn into a contest between global powers over Ukraine, despite having faced extraordinary pressure to pick sides. So again, translating, back off. We are busy with Russia and China. Okay. On Monday, Mbata visited Educational Institution of the Ground Forces and Enterprises of the Military Industrial Complex of Russia, the agency said. Agreements were reached to further increase cooperation between the ground forces in various fields, and a spokesperson for South Africa's Defense Ministry referred questions about Mbata's trip to Moscow to the military. The South African Defence Force did not reply to a request for comment, and neither will they, because that's just how things are done lately. Again, it's just very good for everybody to be clear that we do belong to Russia and China, no matter what my country says. Fact, we are in bed with them. Are we any use to anybody right now? No. Back in the days when we were friends with Israel, when I was in the military, way back, yes, that could be a problem because then we were a threat and we were a viable force. Right now, we're more of a joke where everything is stolen. We can't find our camouflaged vehicles because they've been camouflaged. They're just missing. They're that well camouflaged. Everything has been dismantled and torn apart. So not really stressed about us having any major impact on any conflict anywhere. But as far as assets and mineral wealth and a place to go when everybody's done nuking each other, South Africa has a lot of value, a lot of value. And unfortunately for everyone that's not reading what's written on the wall properly, China and Russia have already staked their claim. And that is unfortunately the truth. So that's my take from South Africa on what's up with South Africa and Russia. God bless. Not anything we have to worry about because we don't belong to these countries anymore. We belong to Jesus Christ and we are leaving soon. Shalom.